Right, I wanted to make another video, one of many, based on sleep, because I've been doing this for a few days now. This is just going to be another one of those sleep trackers explaining how things went. So, again, I know what I'm doing. High quality of sleep. Although I did sleep later than ideally, the quality of sleep was there. I slept from around 10 to 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning is when I got up. I woke up at the 2:30 alarm, but I was just taking time to rest, I think. And that's probably because I wouldn't really do that throughout the day, and it's definitely something that I could work on, because if I don't, there could be a whole load of stress problems that I could have in the future, and eye health problems that I could have in the future on a daily basis because of excessive screen usage. I make my eyes feel dry and it catches up with me. If I find it difficult to handle how dry my eyes are now, imagine if I've been doing this over a prolonged period of time of a decade plus, or maybe even a few years after now. It's just going to become more and more and more increasingly difficult to handle and tolerate, and it's not something that I have to do on the premise that I just take care of my health more than I already have been. And that's not to say that I haven't been putting in the effort to take care of my health. I definitely have. For example, I'm making videos based on fitness in which I go through intense workouts, hopefully not too intense over a prolonged period of time, but I'm also eating more healthily. I'm adding more fruits into my diet so I don't feel as constipated, which has been working. I'm drinking more water now, which I'd like to imagine would help with my eye health, even if it doesn't improve my eyesight, because there'd be more water for my eyes to play with, so they wouldn't feel so dry. But yeah, man, we're getting there. Basically, I'm getting there, and I'm doing potentially better than I ever have done before. Just in life as a whole, because I'm now making health a priority of my life, and every single day I work toward it. Every single day I chip in to taking care of my health. Not necessarily more than I did do the previous day, because I like the amount that I'm doing each day, but basically just adding on to what I would have made yesterday, and not even to, as some people might say within like the calisthenics community, for example, and that's not as a sign of disrespect, but some people, they talk about like go through calisthenics, for example, who's now called hybrid athlete. But if you want to search him, you'd have to type in growth through calisthenics, not hybrid athlete. That's how I find his channel. He, both in videos I remember him talking about, and in the comment section when I've spoken to him in the comment section before, he'd talk about getting better 1% every day, and it's not an idea that I believed in the past. And with that same sort of logic, I still would agree that it's not something that not something that I agree with. However, over longer periods of time, and after enough progress and regressions, you'd generally keep on going up. Hence, I don't believe that in 1% incremental improvements idea, because it implies that progress in terms of how well you're doing is exponential, when in reality I don't think it is, because you could have there is such a thing as setbacks. Like, you could get injuries, you could get a whole load of stuff, especially within the fitness, especially if you exert yourself too hard. But anyway, to get back to sleep now, if there's anything that I'd want to work on, it'd be trying to get to bed at 7 o'clock, as I've been wanting to do. And the way how I was able to do it on the first day was just me from undersleeping to a point where I hadn't gone to bed for 22 hours, or sorry, I hadn't gone to sleep for 22 hours, because I just wanted to get to the Universal Job Centre appointment, which I in the end missed because of my sleep, because I just could not handle the lack of sleep anymore. I thought I'd have a nap, didn't happen, and tried to tell myself, nah, don't go back to bed, because when I go to bed I'm gonna go and sleep, and that's exactly what I did. It was much less of a bigger deal than I made it out to be at the time, in terms of the consequences that DWP have given me in the form of a sanction, but the reason why I disliked that so much and I felt so angry at myself was because I made a commitment to myself to go to that job centre appointment and I didn't do it. That was the second time that I failed to commit to something that I considered important to my growth, particularly my financial health. Now, there barely is any money to play with. I get less than £300 a month on a daily basis, anywhere from 260s to 290s, or £260 to £290. But the point is that I'm working toward improving my financial health through having money come in and looking for work to further expand my income. Not only how much I'm earning, but also my income sources eventually, because I wouldn't just be working. I plan to also, well, as I am doing now, carry on developing on the amount of qualifications that I have within the fitness industry. At the moment, I've only got one, and that's my level 2 certificate in gym instructing. I look to the left like I'm lying, I'm not. I do have my certificate with me. But that's the only one I've got, fitness qualifications wise. And with that in mind, I've got, the qualifications wise, there's been a foot in the door for personal training anyway. It's like the first level, now that I think about it, this is probably how I remember it. I'm changing the way how I think about qualifications in real time. The first qualification that you get within the industry, that's like the foot in the door, as my parents would call it. Or like my parents would say, that is the foot in the door, and that is what you can use to to elevate yourself past that point. Just like even with GTA 3, when Luigi was speaking to Claude, when during his maybe second mission, when he said, remember, this is your foot in the door, so keep your eyes on the road and off Misty. It's the same sort of premise. It gets you, well, within Claude's context, into the criminal underworld. Now thank goodness that that's a game rather than real life. Thank goodness that that isn't a real criminal that's out there on the streets just absolutely just committing murder on a genocidal level. Because when you, as Claude, you just go around killing hundreds and hundreds of people, just like CJ from GTA San Andreas. But anyway, I digress. So, yeah man, things are going well with the sleep, but my sleep quality is high, but I want to go to sleep earlier. And the way how I'm trying to make that happen is through giving myself a specific amount of a specific small limit to do everything that I want to do video wise in one day. And for today it was 4 hours, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. but because I didn't start then, I started maybe at 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7, before 7, give or take, more like 6:45 or something. I probably could have done more at this point, but my work rate's fine for now. But yeah, anyway, that's it, man. That's all I'd say. Just try and work on getting things done, all of the videos done in a specific time frame, so I don't have to be on the screens any longer than I have to. Just improve my efficiency, and that should help. Improve my efficiency with how I make these videos, which I'm doing now by making all of the videos on camera at once and then editing them and then uploading them to YouTube all at once. And another way that I'm thinking of would also be to have recreational hobbies outside of just outside of things that revolve screens, for the sake of my eye health, so that my eyes don't feel so dry. But yeah man, that's it man. Just finito, I'm done. Sleep quality is high. I'm feeling well. I'm not having fearful thoughts about death. They are going, especially with the help of my sleep and me working through them. Like I had to in the gym when I closed my eyes on the treadmill once, and the way how I was able to overcome that is I said to myself that when I close my eyes, I'm not closing my eyes to die. I'm closing my eyes just for whatever. I don't remember actually, but it's a perspective thing. That's what I remember myself saying. Like Tommy Vercetti said in GTA Vice City when talking to Sonny, just after they got robbed. That's one benefit of sleep actually, the way how I can talk about things. Mental clarity, and my mind, I've noticed, is sharper than ever. Age probably has something to do with it, but it's not just age, no way. It's my state of health, my improving state of health, because I'm doing what I need to do to function healthily. My belly's big, but I'm definitely getting there. My belly's big, but it's stronger than it's ever been. Hold on a sec. And my weight is increasing. I was weighing 85 kg, now I'm around 86. I'm probably like 86 and a half in these clothes. Ugh. But yeah man, that's it, I'm done. On to the next one. Got another one that I can make for the coursework videos, or coursework videos, which would be a coursework update and then another video talking about what I've learned from the coursework. So yeah man, I'll get to it. That'll be a video based on stages of learning. So that's me man, just refinito, I'm done, and on to the next video I go. Peace. Cheers to becoming more efficient with my work.